Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today I wanted to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel, and for the people who haven't subscribed and they're just giving me like all this watch time, I also want to say thank you. I hope everybody is doing well and feeling peaceful on the inside, because remember, when you feel peaceful on the inside, it doesn't even matter your circumstances, you feel fine, you're okay. Okay. I've gotten a few comments on my other videos that you guys are watching and you think that I'm currently going through those situations. I am not. Those situations are from a long time ago, and I am sharing them now per request of a few of my clients. Sometimes I will give my opinions on current situations that are going on in the world, but most of my story times, they're I'm telling them now, but these are situations that I've been through a long time ago. My life is completely different now. I actually work with people who go through hardships now. So I wanted to, because today is not going to be like an actual story time, I just wanted to get you guys in the comments to tell me, because I'm working with a case that's really interesting between two sisters who they are not even getting along, where they're both having to experience death of their family. Okay, one sister, her husband passed away in a car accident. The other sister, she's gotten a divorce, and it's not like a regular divorce where the two people respect each other and they're not, trying to bash one another. The divorce just happened because one person outgrew the other and just wanted to move in a different direction in their life, and they didn't want their family to be with them, so the divorce happened. So they are both suffering in similar ways, but the reason why they're not getting along is because one sister feels like the world empathizes with her situation, and the other sister feels like, the sister who got a divorce, she feels like the world is actually hard on her. So I'm gonna tell you the symptoms that come along with that, and the differences between the two, and you guys can get in the comment section and tell me if you can relate to any of this. Okay. Symptoms that both are experiencing or have experienced are loss of appetite, because they're grieving the loss of their family. And believe me, a divorce is a loss of a family. You don't have your family anymore, although anybody can start all over. They both experience loss of appetite, extreme hopelessness, mental and physical sluggishness, insomnia, persistent feelings of worthlessness. They gotten a weak immune system, meaning that they were getting sick quite often. Emotional and physical pain, financial changes in their lifestyle, fatigue, heart disease, nightmares, cognitive dissonance, exhausted most of the time, sadness or just anger, breathlessness, sensitive to noise and light, anxiety, irritable, feeling detached, having troubling thoughts, rebellion, and emotional pain that it turns physical after a while. They both were having these feelings, both of them. The sister who got a divorce, she was feeling betrayal. So the sister who lost her husband in a car accident, she was not feeling betrayal. The sister who got a divorce and now she has to start all over, she was feeling betrayal. She was remembering all the broken promises. At the same time, she was feeling guilt and embarrassment, just a lot of reasons. I don't want to get into too many specifics. There's a lot of reasons why people can feel embarrassment. She had to go back and forth to court. Anybody who has to go to court for a divorce knows that is not easy. Horrible arguments. One time her and her sister got in an argument, and she told her sister, well, at least your husband is alive and you can argue back and forth with him. And she was like, she can't do that with her husband. So she feels like her sister's divorce was a better situation, which it made them start to not get along, because they were both suffering, and the whole thing's unfortunate. High levels of ongoing stress, which both people can suffer from high levels of ongoing stress because your life has changed so much. The sister who got divorced, she experienced a lot of mistreatment from people because even other people who have been divorced, sometimes they tend to mistreat people who have been through the same or going through the same thing that they have been through, partially because they're forgotten, and other reasons are some people think that because they're hurting that somebody else should be hurting. If there are any children involved, children, they also suffer, and I'm pretty sure I'm not saying anything that most people don't know, but I am pointing it out. Children do suffer. They can suffer symptoms. They can start losing their temper easily, think things are their fault. They miss the other parent. So, okay, I'm not gonna go on anymore about that, but I wanted to say that I want you guys to get in the comment section and tell me if you can relate to any of this. One sister who she's gone through a divorce, and now the whole world is attacking her, especially females. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then I don't know what to tell you. Females especially attack other females when there's a divorce, and not only attack, a lot of times you can lose a lot of friends over that, because now sometimes, unfortunately, it just, the way that the world looks at a person, a lady who is struggling to raise her children, and by way of things that life has thrown their way, they can be looked at as least like, okay, well, he's still alive, so she's fine. So that's on one hand. On the other hand, somebody who has had a spouse pass away suddenly, that brings along, both situations are traumatic. That brings along a lot of trauma, and you struggle. You struggle, of course, the person struggled, with her finances and just with her just existing. She struggled. It's hard to explain to her children. It's hard on the whole family. Both situations are extremely hard, but that is the situation that they wanted me to help them through. So, like I said, today's was not a real story time, but I did want to just upload that situation on my channel and have you guys get in the comment section and tell me not which one is worse, because they're really bad, but tell me, do you think it's true that the world is harder on somebody who they're looking at a situation like, okay, this person has been divorced, but they're okay, at least their spouse is still alive, and not really knowing, the details of how they are truly, the things that they have to feel and deal with, as opposed to a person who they have all of the same symptoms, all of the same situations that are very similar, but her husband suddenly passed away in a car accident, due to a car accident. So without making this video too much longer, you guys get in the comment section and tell me what do y'all feel like the world is harsh on somebody whose husband or wife, and I keep saying husband, I'm a girl, so I'm leaning that way. These situations can go both ways. These situations can go both ways. It doesn't matter if it's the husband or wife. It's you're grieving the loss of your family. It could go both ways, husband or wife. Doesn't matter. Whatever you fill in the space where you need to. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about that. And until next time, enjoy the rest of the day, and thank you for watching.